Interesting. Good.
As you ladies will know, we're very lucky today to have with us. She's actually my personal trainer, so I know this will great listen. So enjoy it. Thank you.
Hey, how you going? Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you enjoying the conference? It's great. Cool. I'm very excited to be here today because I'm a proud yLead graduate myself. And I think the best thing I got out of yLead was probably my dance moves. And then secondly, a lot of fantastic life lessons. And meeting great people too. But anyway, I'll get cracking on this presentation because we haven't got long. I am the fitness guy. Go out the back there just like, that's right. Now ladies, I am not here today to instruct you what the science of anatomy and physiology and science of nutrition is, because I reckon I would be running straight out that window. It's pretty boring stuff. But what I am here to do is I want to touch on these principles here. Moving fast, eating what you love, and leaving a profit. This is what that conference, your conference is all about, leaving a profit as leaders. And I think it's pretty important to note that the theme of the conference is empowerment, because my definition of leadership, I guess, is empowering others to do great things. What I want to talk to you about today, as I mentioned, isn't the science of anatomy, nutrition, and all that. I want to talk to you about food, and I want to talk to you about exercise, but I want to do it in a way that it contributes to you getting the most out of your senior year. And in order for you to get the most out of your senior year, you must be healthy, you must be functioning, you must be performing like a high-performance athlete. But that doesn't mean you have to be an athlete. It just means your body has to be running like an athlete. Okay, let's get cracking. It's 2016. We've had like our Christmas festivities, we've had a New Year, a few feasts. Who's feeling a little bit like their health and fitness goals feel a little bit like this at the moment? Yeah, cool. Yeah, no worries. Cool. That's a lot of things, eh? Okay, not to be though, because by the end of this series, by the end of this little presentation that we're running here, you will be feeling like this. At the start of 2016, ready to go, raring to go, fired up. Because you guys are the leaders within your schools. And you're not the leaders of tomorrow, you're actually the leaders of today. You need to start right now because the world needs more leaders. Am I right? Fantastic. In order to get your health and fitness goals kickstarted for 2016, I want you all to stand up right now. DJ, can I have a DJ? Fantastic. It's so ironic because you guys all dressed up in your gym gear, and here I am, a fitness guy, in this bloody suit. Alright, in order to get our fitness goals kick-started for 2016, we must participate in the yLead 1.5 minute triathlon. The way it works is this, it's very simple. It's 30 seconds of the 3 disciplines of triathlon. Who's familiar with triathlon tip? Fantastic. Yeah. That could all be back. The swim. 30 seconds swim. How are you swimming that pool? I'm going to tell you. Yes! Up in front. Yeah, he's good. And who's familiar with cycling? Who's a cyclist here? Oh, front row! Yeah, fantastic. And runner. There's a runner. Show me the runners. Remember, I'm a fitness professional. I know what you look like. Everyone's like, yeah, put a trick. Okay, you guys have to get business. Remember, 30 seconds of each discipline. Girls puff. Fantastic. Damn, love that feeling. It's your heart. That's the most important muscle in your body. Because it keeps you alive. Which we'll go into a little bit more later. Now that we've done a little triathlon, oh, where are we going? Oh, I didn't get through it. Anyway. Exercise for maintenance. What does that slide mean? I'll tell you a story. Last week, I'm a fitness professional and therefore I have clients in Brisbane. I work at Olympia Body Transformation Sanctuary, Australia's most prestigious fitness club. I called out my client. He's a good bloke. I love him. He's a legend actually. He's a really good bloke. We go surfing and he's a top bloke. I called him up and I said, oh mate, how was your New Year? How was it? Yeah, great. He told me about his kids, he told me everything he's doing. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then he's like, oh, when's my next tune-up? And I said, your tune-up? Mate, what are you bloody talking about? And he said, what tune-up? My training session. And I said, what do you call it a tune-up? You mongo? And he said, well, I reckon my training sessions with you are like how I service my car. You know, like, I just do a little bit every time. It keeps me in tip-top condition. Just like my car. I do a little bit every single day. Or every single week. However often you want to do it. As long as it's regular. Do a little bit. And the car will last a lifetime. It will last a lifetime. Same as your body. Same as your body. How good is that? However, if I was to service my car for 10 hours one day, and then I didn't service it for another 10 years, what do you reckon happened to my car? Same as your body. Exercise shouldn't be this long-winded thing. In order to be in the best condition you possibly can be for your senior year, and remember, being in the best possible condition, you don't have to be an Olympic athlete or be involved in sport. Think of it like this: if I'm in the best possible condition that my body can be physically, do you think I'm going to add more profit in my final year or less? More! Yes. Very good. That is why it's very important to keep servicing the car. Even when times get busy, I know how it is in the final year. I've done high school. So you're doing your assignments, you're doing your, Billy's chasing you down the street, chasing you for a movie date, you're not that keen, you're like, whoa, sure. There's a lot of things that consume your time. A lot of things that consume your time. And going into your senior year, time is probably your most important asset. So what I want you to think about while you're listening to this presentation is that you don't have to do a lot. You just have to do a little bit. Keep servicing the car. And you're going to get a big profit. Because that's what leadership's about. A little bit of profit here and there, here and there. And because I'm looking at myself, what I'm trying to do is I leave little doggy bags of value everywhere, and I'm just like, value. And that's really important to me because it maintains my status as a leader. Again, empowering individuals to do great things. You spread a little bit of value everywhere you go, you'll be amazed at how far it actually travels. And my friends with food, why am I looking at pineapple in my face? What I want you to think about here is there's 1,001 different opinions in terms of nutrition, diet. I'm not going to bore you. I'm a fitness professional. Guess what? In all of my time as a fitness professional, I've never told anyone what they should eat. Never. Because how do I know what they like to eat? If I said to you, Sally, if I said to Sally, you got to eat apples every single day for the rest of your life, what would you say to me? You'd be fine. Oh, Sally's a tough crowd. If I was Sally and someone said that to me, I'd be like, no way am I eating apples. Because I don't even like apples to start with, so I'm not going to eat it for one. And there's no way I'm going to eat it for the rest of my life. It's also not going to fuel my body the way I like to perform, because it doesn't give me full coverage of my macronutrients. When you're going through this presentation, it's not simple, right? It's not hard, sorry guys. You've just got to eat to fuel your body, and it's all about energy balance. Rather than criminalising food and treating it as something to frown upon, I want you to make friends with it. Nutrition. As I said, there's 1,001 different opinions on nutrition. The way I like to think of it is this. It comes from the great Dr. Rick Causman. He's a legend. He's a food philosopher and he's written a few books. He likes to look at nutrition as if you're riding a boat. You get two oars when you're riding a boat. If you've only got one oar though, you go around in a circle. So in order for you to propel the boat forward in your senior year, to make sure that you are fully fueled, leaving profits everywhere you go, you need to have the two oars. The nutrition side of things, basically there's 4 macronutrients. I'm sure you're all aware of this. You're pretty aware of this. Don't worry, because you don't need to go into science of it. There's 4. There's 1, alcohol. You don't need to worry about that, because you guys aren't going to touch that till you're 56. I'm not even going to talk about that. Carbohydrate, which is your fuel, that's your petrol that goes in your car, it gets kick-started. Protein, which is your building blocks. And fat, which is essential for keeping your organs nice and healthy. The great thing is, if you eat a wide, balanced diet, you're going to get all those macronutrients anyway. Okay, so you don't even need to worry about it. Some don't even talk about that much. If you eat a wide balance and you eat what you love to eat, sweet, you're probably getting all the macronutrients. What I want to talk about more is this other ore, the second ore. Sometimes your mate throws this over the side and you're chasing it around. Intuition. What is nutrition intuition? Do you know who has the best intuition? Nutrition intuition. Babies. What I mean by nutrition intuition is listening to your body. So listening to when you're hungry, instead of listening to diets, listening to health professionals, listening to science, listening to research articles. Remember, there's 1,001 opinions out there. I don't even know what's going on. I'm a fitness professional, and there's a lot of opinions out there. But I like to look at it like this, because you can adapt this principle to any food philosophy, whether you're a vegetarian or vegan, or you really like meat, or whatever. The intuition. When a baby is hungry, right? The baby is hungry. I'm hungry. Hashtag can't even do it right now. It only has one response. It can't be like, what do I feel like? What do I need to eat? I think am I hungry? Yeah. Cool. If it's hungry, it's very simple in its approach to getting food. It just cries out for it. This is an adult. And remember, all these opinions about nutrition, for some reason, as time goes on, we kind of lose our intuition. The nutritional information and our understanding of nutrition expands because we educate ourselves more and more, but we lose this intuition. So this is an adult. I can't work out if I should eat sweet potato or normal potato. What do you mean? Well, my diet says that I should eat sweet potato because it's more complex. But I swear I read on the internet a couple of days ago that sweet potato, there's like these little aliens inside of it, and they give you cancer, and they kill you. Whoa, okay, that's pretty hectic. You're right. Let's just eat this steak. Dude, you can't eat steak. Yeah, of course I can, it's organic. What I'm trying to get through to you guys is there's 1,001 messages out there, but how do I maintain my energy levels throughout my senior year? How do I maintain my health? How do I get to that profit, that end point? What I also want you to consider in this next slide, moving the macro food. About 100 years ago, this bloke decided he'd rival the farmers. And he decided we'd start eating food made in plants rather than eating plants. And then we started wrapping everything up, wrapping everything in wrappers. And in the last 20 or 30 years, I guess, 20, 30 years, we've added another wrapper. We've added another wrapper. It's the moral wrapper. I can't walk into a supermarket now. Actually, no, better example. I can't walk into a school now. I can't walk into a school because I'm a teacher. I walk into a school and I can't sit down and have lunch with the kids without them telling me if this food is a good or a bad food. Like I'm sitting down having my lunch and this kid comes to me and he's like, that's so bad for you. That's so bad for you. That is so bad for you. But like my mum and my family, we never eat that. I was like, whoa, chill. What I'm trying to get through to you is there's no good or bad foods, but only the amount in which we have them. Don't think about your food choices, because this is where everyone goes wrong with nutrition. Don't think about your choices in food as the be-all and end-all. What I want you to think about is energy in versus energy out. If I move a bit more, I have to eat a bit more. If I move a bit less, I have to eat a bit less. It's so simple, eh? Pretty simple. You're all like, yeah. Okay. The French paradox. What I want to talk to you about is one of my favourite food philosophers. His name is Michael Pollan. And there's a great quote in this book. He talks about the French paradox in terms of nutrition. The French, when you think about the French and food, you think of enjoyment. They love their food. They're like bread, wine, cheese, chocolate, all the good stuff, yeah? Enjoyment. Enjoyment around food. Michael Pollan says, he said, they haven't done a study on it like the researchers, but I reckon they'd find a negative correlation between the amount people worried about food, like food anxiety, I guess, if you want to put a spin on it, food anxiety, and their overall health and well-being and enjoyment. That's lifestyle we're talking here. Enjoyment. And I reckon he's right. I reckon he's dead right. I love him. He's got some good ideas. Because, look at this, right? The Americans, and I'm not stereotyping, this is not like the whole of the American population, but when you think of Americans and food, they've engineered their diets to be low fat and low carb, and like low this, rocket powers. The French, they enjoy all sorts of foods that the Americans demonize. And they eat nutrients which the Americans think are toxic. Like, oh my God, keep that bread away from me. Oh my God. And the French are like, no, give me all of it. All of it. Yet, the French have a significantly lower level of cardiovascular disease populations and overall disease populations than the Americans. How the hell does that work? How the hell does that work? The French are just chilling like in their little gondolas or whatever. Bread, cheese, wine, yeah. It's just that's Italian. And then the Americans are over here like, oh my God. I just don't know what to eat, man. I just don't know. Sweet potato, normal potato. Sweet potato, normal potato. What I'm trying to say to you is enjoy your food. It's a celebration. You deserve that food. Because you need to energize yourself in order to leave a profit in your final year. It all comes back to that final year because it's a big year for you guys. Year 12 or year 12. I don't know how other countries work. I shouldn't. I'm a bloody teacher. French paradox. What we're going to do now is I'm going to bust a few of the myths of the fitness industry. Now, I have to come clean with you guys. I have to admit something. I'm not proud. But being a part of the fitness industry, I have to come clean. And I have to apologise to all of you. On behalf of the fitness industry, I am sorry because we have killed people. We have killed people. instead of making exercise something really simple, easy and fun to do, for some reason, the fitness industry decided some time ago when it became like a business, they would complicate it so much that it would scare the holy bejeebers out of everyone into not doing it. And that makes me really sad. Really sad. And don't get me wrong, I am so proud to be in the fitness industry. Like, there is no one who's more proud about it. I walked down the street and I was talking, when I came in here, I was talking to a little lady. She was very, very crazy. She was a researcher, I think, and she was like, what do you do? You're all dressed up in your suit, what do you do? And I was like, I'm a fitness professional. I love it. And she was asking me all about this, like what I do and stuff. And I was like, yeah, there's no better job in this world. But this one thing, this killing people thing, I'm not proud of it. So what I aim to do now is I aim to re-educate everyone. I aim to re-educate everyone that exercise and nutrition is not science. It's easy. It's life. It's life. Let's get deep. It's life. You should enjoy your nutrition, you should enjoy your exercise, and here's how. But I'm just going to bust these myths with you first. Now keep in mind, these are all quotes. I have a lot of clients up in Brisbane, Marina being my best, and these are all quotes that they've come to with. And I was like, I'm going to bust all this, I'm going to bust these right over. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I've got a story for you. I went on a holiday with my dad. Went to England. Went to this like fancy hotel, and there was a buffet. I love buffets. Who loves buffets? Yeah, so good. Hey, you know when you're at a buffet and you just like get one plate and just enjoy it and have a little bit of everything, and you're like, oh, I'm so satisfied. Yeah, nah. So like 7 rounds deep, and I'm just looking, peering over Mount Everest, and I'm like, whoa. What have I done? I was like impregnated myself here. I need to chill out. Like literally, if you hadn't posed me, I would have blown out a window. I was struggling, like, I couldn't even get in the elevator. And I eventually got to bed, hoping I could make it through the night, like finish first and said my Hail Marys. And I woke up, came out of my coma, and I see my dad. He went like 10 rounds deep, so he went more than me. I see my dad putting on his shorts and his very flexible elastic singlet, and he said, oh, thank goodness you're up. We're about to miss the breakfast buffet. And I said, mate, I have that much fuel on board me right now. I could bloody fly a 747 to Beijing and back. There is no way I'm going to that buffet. There is no way. And he was like, so you said that? And he went off the buffet. And I was like, oh, tell you what, I'll make a pussy feel like. Very interesting though, because he was full of energy. Fascinating. What I'm trying to stress to you here is breakfast the most important meal of the day? As a personal trainer, I get home quite late because I'm, doing all sorts of good stuff. I'm just living my life, chilling out, doggy bags of value. Here and there. I get home pretty late, it's like 11 o'clock, meeting dinner at 11 o'clock. Beautiful. Yeah. And then I wake up really early the next morning to have some more pizza. So why would I eat dinner at 11 o'clock at night and then put some more food in my body when I'm already full? Doesn't make sense. Because, like, where does it go? This is what I'm trying to get through to you. As a society, we put all these messages into your head that you have to eat 3 big meals a day. No. See, you are all very intelligent people. Go back to your intuition. You know when you're hungry. You're like, I need some food. Help me. What I want you to think about is go back to the little car, servicing your car. You don't go put a big chunk of oil in your car and then let it sit. You just top it up as you go, top it up as you go. Nutrition is the same thing. What I want you to think about is not eating massive meals, just eating a little bit here and there, little tiny meals, and that's because your body works like that. If I'm sitting here, I'm studying, I'm doing my assessments, and I know what it's like. I know when you're like 72 hours deep in study and you've made an indent on wooden chairs because you're like sitting there and your eyeballs like you, and you get up. My God. What I'm trying to say to you here is that your body works by little bits. So fuel it accordingly. Does everyone kind of get that? Don't worry about breakfast being the most important of the day. However, if you love breakfast, definitely have breakfast. Just make sure that it's in accordance with your energy balance. And if you put a bit too much in, all you have to do is do one of them triathlons and go on. 1.5 minutes, easy. How good is that? Next one. Now this is relevant to you females in the room. I can't lift weight because I don't want to look like a gorilla. So my client actually said that to me and I was like, that's fun. What I said to her was, you've got a little challenge because if you want to look like a gorilla, you need this thing called testosterone, which is what the blokes in the room, me and Jacko, we are quite fond of the testosterone. We love the testosterone. We've got plenty of it. That's what creates big muscles, like Jacko over here. If you're looking to look like that, I'd probably try the testosterone. No, don't do that. Strength training though, lifting heavy weights is very, very good for you. It's very good for you, especially you ladies. Because a lot of you may in your late years suffer a condition called osteoporosis. And that's when your bones become weak and brittle. And my granny, she walks around this now. Because she broke her hip. She didn't do her strength training when she was younger. What strength training does for ladies is keeps your muscles nice and strong, but also keeps bones nice and strong. Keeps your metabolism going nice and burning over, churning over, so you can eat more yummy food, go to more buffets. And the other thing it does, and this is what got me through my final year, was it relieves all the clouded stress in your head. So when you're studying, you're 72 hours deep, you're making indents on the chairs, go do some strength training, only takes about 10 minutes. You come back, you're clear, you're ready to go again. That's a little tip, that's a little gold nugget for you to take away in your senior year. Exercise is great for relieving stress, which I know probably all of you know that, yeah? Yeah, cool. Go up back, like, The more I lift the weights, the stronger I will get. Who reckons true? Put your hand up if it is true. Oh, ladies! Anyone else? Anyone else? The real answer is there's no right answer. Because yes, you will get stronger if you lift weights. But if I lift weights every single day, oh, she's got it. Look at her. She's like, I know this. If you lift weights every single day, what you're essentially doing is tearing the little fibers in the muscles. So you're tearing the little fibers in the muscles in order for the proteins. Ooh, the proteins, remember macronutrients? They come back in, they're the building blocks. And they come back in to repair the muscles, build them up, grow them stronger, and therefore that creates the gains in strength. The boys, they're like, do my gains, bro. Do my gains. Jacko. So what I want you to do is you're only going to strength training once a week. Once a week. How good is that? For me, time is my greatest asset in my senior year, but also now in my adult life. I'm a fitness professional. I am crazy about fitness. I am in love with the fitness. I'm in a full-time relationship with the fitness. But guess what? I strength train once a week. I strength train once a week. Don't get me wrong. I exercise every single day, but I only have to strength train once a week. That is because it takes a week for the muscles to repair, to grow. If I was to do strength training every single day, I would rip my fibers Next day, rip my fibers again, so that the tears are even bigger. So therefore, I'm not giving my body time to repair the muscle, and therefore, this strength training is detrimental. My strength. However, if I wait a week, what happens is my strength goes down a little bit because I get a little bit of tears in my muscle, and then as that week goes by, my body kicks in and it repairs the muscle slowly. By the 7th day, I wasn't strong before, but now I'm a little bit stronger because I've given my body time to repair. If I do that over a long extended period of time, what happens? It's called a supercompensation cycle. I go down, but up, down, but up, down, but up, down, but up. And then by the end of the year or whatever time that you're strength training, now remember, you should always strength train for the rest of your life. There's so many benefits to it, and it doesn't take very long. By the end, my strength is up here, but I wasn't down here. A little bit, big returns, big profits. I was in Melbourne last year. I was in Melbourne. Not me. Hands again. Oh yeah, geez, you saw it. You're ashamed or something. I was in Melbourne and I was talking to this bloke at a conference, and I was like, oh hey man, what do you do? He said, oh dairy. And I said, no way, I've never been dairy farm before. He said, what do you do? I said, I'm a fitness professional. And he said, you're putting dinner on my table. I said, how do you eat? He said, you guys are all into that protein shake stuff, eh? And I said, not me personally, but I know a lot of people are in the fitness industry. He said, yeah, we make millions off you blokes. I said, do you? He said, yeah. All the waste from the mill, we just chuck into these protein shakes. All the protein stuff. We just plop it in and put a bit of flavour in it, send it off to the big companies. They wrap it in a bit of fancy plastic, bit of colour everywhere, and they go, boom, how's your father, take this, $90, boom. Drink this, you'll be massive. You'll be so big that your shirt will rip off you. Have you seen like the protein, like the bottles? And they're like, one shake does that. Apparently. Protein is very interesting because your body can only digest a gram for you ladies, a gram of protein per kilogram of body weight. Okay, cool. So, a gram, okay. For Jacko, it's probably like 6. He's pretty big, man. Yeah, right. So for all my calculations that I just did quickly in my head there, you'll get probably about double that intake of protein if you're eating a balanced variety of foods. So then putting more into the fire, putting more oil in the car, where does it go? Because you can't digest it, so where does it go? Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Mostly you just weed out. True. You just weed out. And this bloke was just hacking on at me. He was like, yeah, all you do is just weed out. We make millions off you guys while you're just filling up your toilet bowls. Money. Interesting. Next slide. It's 2016! Yeah! You know what's coming in 2016? It's my favorite. Whoa! Yes! The Olympics! You know what's my favorite? Because I get to see Usain Bolt. He's my favorite athlete in the world. My favorite athlete in the world. You know what? He's the fastest man on the planet. He's like, he's so fast, you can't even see him. The sprinters of the Olympic Games, they have the most impressive physiques out of every single athlete in the whole Olympic village. Have you seen it? They're like, oh, muscle lean, and like big chest and arms. Like Jacko, really? Do you know that sprinters, when they're running their race, Usain Bolt does it in less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. What I'm telling you there is that they are the most impressive fit athletes in the Olympic Games. And they only run for 10 seconds. They train for 10 seconds at a time. Interesting. Goes back to training the heart. The heart is the most important muscle in your body because it keeps you alive. It keeps your blood ticking around the body. And when Usain Bolt is running his 10-second race, training for 10 seconds at a time, that heart is ticking over time. It is banging. Because it has to deliver all that blood to all his muscles. However, if I'm doing like my 60-minute jog, which is what the fitness industry told you to do, my heart isn't ticking. It's ticking like probably about 60%, which isn't enough to adapt the muscle. The muscle, your heart, it isn't enough. So when you exercise, I want you to run fast. When I go for a run, I went for a run in New Farm Park the other day, and I almost knocked a lady over because I was going so fast. I sprint so hard, like, and then I'm so puffed, I have to rest. I'm just like, rest. And then I go, another 10 seconds. Rest. Boom. It's called high intensity training and is now the gold standard in cardiovascular training. What I want you to do while you're exercising, instead of running for hours and hours and hours, remember we don't have a lot of time in our senior year, I want you to go for 30 seconds by 30 seconds. I want you to go for 30 seconds 4 times a day, like the dentist told us. They said, I want you to brush your teeth, pick these sticks up, a bit of pacing. I want you to do this 2 times a day for 1 minute. If I can train, or if I can take care of 1% of my body for 2 minutes every day, why not take care of the rest of the 99% in 2 minutes too? You can spell that right. Excellent. Everyone's turning up. I brought my backpack with me because we're students. Everyone of you has a backpack. Every single one. I'm going to show you a strength training workout you can all do, because I'm not into fancy equipment, paying heaps of money for gyms and stuff like that. I want to show you a workout that you can do in 2 minutes while you're running off to school on a Monday morning with your backpack and while you're waiting for your toast to pop. The first exercise, everyone can do it, okay? First exercise, you don't need a backpack. This is like, you know the situation when you wake up on Monday morning and your mum's like, you're late for school! And you run over and you're like, toast, where's my shoes? Where's my shoes? Where's my bag? Oh, there's my bag. Okay, where's my toast? And I've got 2 minutes, alright? We're down, go on push-ups. And to prove to you you can do it in any attire at all, I'm going to do it in my suit. So everyone down, do push-ups, let's go. Everyone down. Let's go, push-ups. That's it. Good. Have your backpack on, it's really heavy, you got all your school books in it, you don't have a backpack, then this is what you're going to do. You're going to put it on the front, and you're going to do some squats. Remember, this is nice and heavy, plenty of books in this bag. Boom. Now we're jumping. We're jumping at the top. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, that last one. I want you to find a chair, not here. struggle. But you're going to do an air one. Get on a chair, lean on a chair, you get your backpack, and you do a row, a bent over row. You get the bag, it's full of balls, and you bring it up. And you have to go as long as you can until you turn 50. And you can't lift it anymore. And then you switch sides. Everyone doing the air backpack. Bending over. Yeah, ladies on the end there. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 exercises, remember, push-ups, squats or jump squats, bent over row. You have trained every single muscle in your body using those 3 exercises. If you go to fatigue and you exert that muscle until you can't lift the backpack or you can't squat anymore, you can't do any more push-ups, that is overloading the muscle enough to create an adaptation, and you get the benefits of strength training. It takes you 2 minutes. Please, all of you, in your final year, please promise me that once a week, for 2 minutes, every week, it can be on a Monday morning, it can be on a Friday afternoon, it can be whenever. Please, go through that strength training workout, and you will still benefit from strength training. If you love sport, go and do it. It's brilliant for you. Best thing ever. But if you're a person that you'd rather cut your limb off than just do exercise, go like that. There you go. You can do this. You can do 2 minutes once a week. Sound good? Excellent. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the conference. I hope you guys out of it. Thank you.